So I guess I'll run for cover as they aim for my head. Is there egg on my face, or is it something else I don't wanna know? I can't get my ducks in a row. They just spread their wings and peck at me when I get too close. Some days are just for the birds, but things can always get worse. They used to waddle, now they're flying instead. So I guess I'll run for cover as they aim for my head. Is there egg on my face, or is it something else I don't wanna know? I need a shower, and I'll show them I'm not finished yet. And I'll look pretty as I put them in their place. Yeah, right. Life just likes to laugh at me. I never rest to start in my own comedy. But I'm pretty sure that life just likes to laugh at me. So I'll let myself in on the joke. Ducks in a row. They just spread their wings and peck at me when I get too close. But I won't be foiled again, 'cause this time I've got a plan. Oh, I'll follow them back to the nest. But I brought some bags of chicken feed so I don't get wrecked. And nobody's fun when they're hangry, but we'll get along till dinner is done. Cause the ducklings all imprinted on me, and now I look foolish as they follow me around. Life just likes to laugh at me. I guess I could be mad, but I don't wanna be. I hope I never take myself too seriously, so I'll let myself in on the joke. Life just likes to laugh at me. Most of my existence is embarrassing. Oh, I'll look back and laugh at this eventually. So I'll let myself in on the joke. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
On a stroll down the sidewalk, a lonely stroll down the sidewalk, like in a film, but it's just a filler shot. And there's a tune that plays in the background, but you're not privy, it's for the audience, just the honking of the cars as you walk on. But then the hint of something touches your ear, a slight tingle unknown that sparks the hair on your arm to stand up. And you can hear it even faintly, but from all around, a radio, a television, a car with the windows rolled down, all serenading that same undeniable sound. When the music becomes diegetic and you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago, but just slightly. beating of their feet. There's a new melody, a new hook, new driving beat. Oh, a little cartoon bird lands on your shoulder and goes tweet, 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 tweet. And it's shot on 35. Yeah, the kind of granny texture that makes you feel alive. Don't forget to take a curtsy when you've landed. When the music becomes diegetic, can you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. When the music becomes diegetic, can you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago? But just slightly. But you know that it can't last forever. The sun will fade behind the clouds, and we'll get that rainy, freezing weather. You've only got 6 minutes and 38 seconds to be clever, but a little bit is better than never. Yeah, a little bit of beautiful is catastrophically better than never. Music becomes diegetic, and you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago. Oh, 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 oh. When the music becomes diegetic, and you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago. One more time! When the music becomes diegetic, can you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. When the music becomes diegetic, and you start to feel slightly less pathetic than you did just a moment ago. Just a moment ago. Just a moment ago. Just a moment ago. When the music becomes non-diegetic, and you start to feel slightly more pathetic than you did just a moment ago. Yeah, 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 just a moment ago. But just slightly.
the sun melts all the ice. Soon it'll get brighter, it'll get warmer, and it'll be awesome hanging with friends. All my relationships can mend when it gets brighter, when it gets warmer. I can lose myself to fun, sipping green tea in the sun. Once it gets brighter, once it gets warmer, I won't wanna end my life, but until that day, I'll just live with my stride. The cold, I don't wanna breathe in the wind. Seasonal depression kicking in until I feel the warmth upon my skin. Lemonade chilling in the shade with my best friends almost every day. Never even worried about what I need to say. Life just gets harder, but it'll get brighter. It'll get warmer. Life gets harder, but you're the other. So write a page about your pain. Spill the cup stuck in your brain so they get brighter.
Hello, Bonjour, everyone! How are we doing today? I am doing pretty great. What are we up to? What's the vibe like today? Let me make sure that stream can even hear me, because I actually did not check that at all. Oops. Yeah. Alright. Ah! Okay, yep. Stream can hear me. Hello, everyone. I didn't at my Discord server or anything. So, hi, Luna. Or Lunaria. This is how I differentiate the two of you. Alright. Yeah. Wah, ba, 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 ba. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I need to get all of... I think I forgot how to stream this week. It's not a good. It's not good. not good that I can't do the thing that I've been trying to do for years now. Jeez Louise. Alright. I need to bookmark. Oh wait, no, I remembered. Oh, what is oh, yep, there's everything booting up now. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, cool. That's chat popped up there for a moment. Just a moment in time. Do 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 do. And everything diegetic, and you feel a little less pathetic than you did just a second to go. When the music becomes diegetic, and that's not how you do whatever I was trying to cover up this creeper face, 'cause I hate it. I like this chair. I think I should have got it when I got it. I don't regret it that much, but I also think it's cringe and I don't like it anymore. Okay, why is StreamerBot not opening up? Please open so I can get the split chat on screen? Perchance? You can't just say perchance. I can, actually. I'm allowed to do that. I don't know if you knew this. I am her. I am realizing this should probably be closed, and that needs to stay open, but I need to open up a new project. Because we're doing something on stream today, which is fun. We're doing a new fun idea, because I am not washed. I'm not out of ideas. Why is StreamerBot? I've clicked it like twice now. Come on, please. Blocks? Roblox? No? Are we not? No, not opening? Okay. Great. I had to undownload and re-download the last app that did this, so I really don't want to have to do that. This is an annoying moment, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Alright. How do I check if I am live? Y'all like my bolt action pen? Very clicky. Alright. There we go. Okay, now I can see that chat. Why? Yeah, I don't know. I got no idea. Is what it is to be free. Sound system. Gonna bring me back up. One thing that I can depend on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Okay. We're good. We're probably fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be great. We're gonna move. Fake couch. Fake couch. Fake couch. Couch faker. Wow. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad to know your opinion on the fake couch. Yeah. It's a metaphorical couch more than it is a fake couch. Just you know. Couch cope. Alright. Yeah, it is. Sure. Anyways, what are we up to today? Okay. I need to throw this pen across the room. Okay, well that was the worst throw I think I've ever done. Cause yeah, probably not even. Okay, yeah, that's a good bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are at a point. So, when I was younger. Actually, no, let's start this story a little bit sooner and then we'll jump back. Okay, so if you've been around for a while, you might know that I like to journal. I do quite a bit of journaling. I have like 5 different journals that I use for various things. And one of the journals that I had was one that I would do. I would journal in it instead of tweeting out my thoughts because I found that I didn't like most of my tweets in retrospect. So, like, I decided to just start writing them down instead. And, like, if I still liked them a couple years later, or a couple months later, or a couple of weeks, sometime later, I would then tweet them out, and this was a nice stopgap to keep me from tweeting out things that could be considered like incel thoughts. And so yeah, so I had this journal, and this weekend I forgot to check my pockets as I was doing laundry, and it went through the wash, which that's frustrating, you know, to be taking notes for a few months and to just have the entire notebook just get entirely destroyed. I was a little upset by this, but you know, the universe is full of the law of equivalent exchange. The law of equivalent exchange. And yeah, so with the loss of one journal, I received another one. This was a journal that I wrote when I was 5. It has my dead name on the cover. I will kill you if you ever call me that. Anyways, yeah, so I've got this right here. It is a journal of thoughts that I had when I was younger. We are going to turn this into a video, because Hollywood is out of ideas, and they'll adapt anything now, and I am not excluded from that despite the fact that I live in Oklahoma and not Hollywood. So yeah, let's do this thing. I think it'll go well. I think I can make something out of this. Anyways, so let's start by reading the entire thing. I typed it up so that I will have that. Let me see. All right. Okay. Chapter 1: The Big Red Leaf. I took a walk with my dad. We saw a big leaf. We gave it to Mom. She was happy. Chapter 2: On the Farm. There are 3 black pups and 2 brown pups. Don't forget about ducks. There are 4 white ducks and 1 brown duck. Also a cow. Chapter 3: A green parrot. Look at that bird. Actually, that is a parrot. The kind of parrot is a Quaker parrot. It is also called a monk parrot. So, I think we can do something with this. I think there is some sort of video that we can make out of this that might be kind of something. I don't know. So we're gonna try. I'm a video editor by trade, so like this should be up my alley. This should be the sort of thing that I am traditionally pretty good at. And I wanna try. So Let's get our OBS switched over. What are you doing, OBS? Alright. Reacting, window capture. Let's switch that to Caden Live, and hopefully Caden Live will work. Okay, that looks good. Y'all can see my Caden Live. This is Caden Live. This is my video editor of choice currently. It's open source. Feel free to go play with it, poke around. And I'm, again, realizing that I never alerted my Discord that I am live right now, which means that no one knows that I'm live. Oops. Yeah, let me, ooh. I actually made lemon bars. Those look delicious. I might have to call her and see if she's willing to bring me one of those. Free open source video editor, shake my head. Hey, look, first of all, do not knock it. I went to school for this. I know what's pretty good. Second of all, I like open source products. I think free open source anything is typically pretty good compared to everything else because it's everyone working on it. And you know, I prefer FOSS. FOSS is great. A free or open source. Oh. All right. Adding everyone in my Discord to let them know that I am live. Da 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 da. Da 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 do da do da. Having fun and making things. Do da do da. We are having lots of fun. Do da do da. Something 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 something. Something, 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 something. You are actually pretty great, I will say. But I did just realize that I've got more than just you in my audience of people who do like watching the things that I make. As great a chatter as you have been, extremely combative, which is the energy that I really do need a lot of the time. A weird combativeness. Anyways, we're live. There we go. I did come in. I can't read that. Why? I need to get my chat fixed. I did come in swinging. You did! That is one of those things that you do. Because I think you did this last time I streamed also. And again, honestly, pretty valid. Look, I'm a clown. I'm at the end of the day, I am kind of a clown, and it is okay to make fun of me a little bit. Although, that said, I have been trying to do some more self-care type stuff. As you may have noticed whenever I went live, I had a lot of songs playing that, if you listen to the lyrics, they're kind of about, like, taking care of yourself more than more than I normally do. And I found, because I've been trying to take care of myself more. I started taking, like, multivitamins, you know? Like the Wiggles song about eating. Right! Like, fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Actually, most Wiggles songs are about eating, I'm pretty sure. Just a moment in time. Yeah. I watched Wiggles when I was younger, because I am old. I don't know. My understanding is that the current purple Wiggle is still out there online posting thirst traps. Have y'all seen these? Well, let me find them. This is something pretty wild. Purple Wiggle thirst trap. Thirst trap wiggle. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna load? Hold. Your mom didn't trust them because they're Australian. That's, alright. That's a wild form of racism, I guess. I don't even know what to say about that. My mom didn't trust SpongeBob to not rot my brain. But that was made by someone who was from the same state that I am from. So, like... Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What is the current Purple Wiggle's name? Purple Wiggle... Okay. Yeah. Is this the original one, or which one's the Wiggle that's doing the thirst trap? Hi, Matt. Hi. Your mom got mad at you for watching the gay marriage episode of The Simpsons because it was TV 14. Oh, this is the one my roommate showed me the other day. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it was this one, which is... Yeah. This is... Oh, no. Hello. Hi. I died for a moment. Are we... Okay. Yeah, I forgot to plug in my laptop. I'm sorry for subjecting you to the Wellerman for, like, a minute. Jeez Louise, how miserable that must have been. I'm just shitting. I don't know. I'm back. Anyways, I was gonna say about this guy, John Wiggle. I don't think that's his actual name. Anyways, what I was going to say is that I think that if this was, like, 10% less impressive of something that someone could do, I would think that this was cringe. But it is genuinely a really, like, that's not an easy exercise to do, you know? Like, you're kind of jumping around and, like, have you ever done those? You were alone with your thoughts for, like, a minute? Jeez Louise, that's tragic. You know, you never stop doom scrolling. That's what I always say. I definitely didn't stop listening to YouTube videos, while at work. Oh, okay, we're still live. Cool. I was checking the other stream. We're good. Awesome. Poggers. Yeah. If a minute, I don't think my thoughts have ever stopped. I tended to numb my thoughts, you know, with YouTube videos, and so I stopped doing that. Anyways, we should get back to the actual concept for today's stream. Where is Caden Live? There we go. Cool. And here we are. I'm going to... can I download? I can. I'm gonna try and download this video because I kind of want to use it, in the thing. I could ruminate with that while watching both Subway Surfers and Family Guy funny moments. to quit weed because it makes you gay. That's a bad reason to quit. That's actually a reason you should smoke more weed. Yeah, that, hopefully that is more than just the, I want the video for that also, actually. I don't just want the audio. Oh, okay. There we go. Save video as, there we go. And we're putting this video on my computer because, malware? Why not? Okay. Yeah. So we are making this into a movie. We have to find some way to do that. Okay. So I think first and foremost we need to record the audio for this. So I'm going to find where is the record button. I'm pretty sure there's a way to record audio directly into this. Let's see. Okay. I don't know where the things are. It's... I don't want speech recognition on here, actually. Okay, Alright, I guess we're opening up at Audacity. Let's see, okay, I don't want new plugins. Okay, let me switch the view over to Audacity. It has been a while since I had to record some audio for something. I think the last time I did that was during the production of Unfelt, which was a lot. That was a big stream. Audacity. Here we are. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna pull the script up over here. And hopefully we are on the right microphone. It doesn't look like it. Alright, stop, please. Okay. Audio setup, recording device. We want it on, nope, not that one. That's gonna record through that. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Actually, I'm gonna switch these to where they are. So that I can actually read my script in front of me. Alright, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. How do I sound? I look like I sound pretty good from the waveform. Alright, here we go. Chapter 1. The Big Red Leaf. I took a walk with my dad. We saw a big leaf. We gave it to Mom. She was happy. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. On the farm. There are 3 black pups and 2 brown pups. Don't forget about ducks. There are 4 white ducks and 1 brown duck. Also a cow. Chapter 3. A green parrot. Look at that bird. Actually, that is a parrot. The kind of parrot is a Quaker parrot. It is also called a monk parrot. Okay. And that should be good enough audio to, you know, that should be good enough to export. Say, Jeez Louise. Why, oh, there we go. Export to computer. Notebook audio. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's go back to Caden Live. Here we are. People are saying things in chat. What's up? Okay, can we get a fact check on the parrot ID? So, fun fact, these are not parrots. I was not talking about parrots. I was talking about parakeets, but I wrote parrots because I was at such a young age that I did not know the difference between parakeets and parrots. But, that said, I was probably watching Wildcrats at the time. Or, not Wildcrats, Zaboomafoo, because I'm that age. I loved Zaboomafoo when I was younger. That show's great. Are they like cousins? I think parakeets and parrots are slightly different birds. We can actually, you know what? I have a roommate who will know the difference from this. Let me go grab them real quick. Hey, Vase. Hey, Vase. Do you want to come on stream for a moment? I am asking you because I have a question about birds.
Okay.
And I think you might know the answer. This is Aves. Their name literally means bird.
Yes, I hear that there's a question about a bird.
Yes. What is the difference between parrots and parakeets?
Parakeet is a kind of parrot.
Oh.
Parrot is a pretty broad group. It's like, let's see, Psittaciformes are like a whole kingdom, phylum, class, a whole order of birds. Technically, there are two different Psittaca orders. I think one is New World and one is Old World, so one of them includes like macaws and things. But yeah, parrot, broadly speaking, means a lot of different parrot-like birds. Parakeet is one of them.
Oh.
Parakeet tends to specifically mean a budgerigar parakeet, or budgie.
Okay. We're talking specifically about Quaker parrots / monk parrots.
I have heard of them, but I don't recall the species.
I apparently wrote about it in a journal I wrote when I was 5.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Alright, thank you so much for coming on stream and educating the peoples. Alright. Cool. Thank you to Aves again, because, yeah. Aves, do you have a seating expert to educate you on what a couch is? Look! I know what a couch is! We are on a metaphorical couch right now. I'm an artist. We can deal with metaphors. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Cool. That was awesome. Okay. Great. Let's pull the audio into Caden Live that we just recorded. Now that we know what a parakeet is, I named it the notebook audio. I don't know if y'all saw that part. Alright, so... oh, there we go. Okay. I, as always, kind of hate the sound of my voice. Okay. That's a good start. We're gonna go ahead and drag the audio from this onto the timeline, if it would let me. Please. Come on. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay. there's that, and then... Okay, there we go. Okay, and we can, there we go. I'm probably going to want to space this a little bit further. I don't know why patching isn't really working right now. Whatever. We're going to want to dip to, how much? Okay, this ends at 9 seconds. We can give 2 seconds of fade to white, half a second of past that, and then we can fade into the next thing. Okay. Cool. Okay, we need to get some sort of white screen so that I have a background to work off of, so... I don't think I just have any photos of a blank white screen on my computer right at this moment, because that would have been the smart thing for me to make years ago. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. New project. You're not going to see this part because this is going to take me 30 seconds. And export as PNG. White background. There we go. There we go. Cool. We're trying to go as fast as possible with this so that, you know, it's chill. Avi's texted me another fun fact about monk parakeets, saying, Wikipedia that says that monk parakeets are known to build nests on power lines for the warmth, and that these nests can be fire hazards. Fire hazards! Fun fact. Great. Thank you, Avi's. Very cool. Alright, here we go, and we're bringing that into Caden Live. We're not going to sort my clips this time, because I hate sorting my clips. I hate it. I hate sorting clips. Okay. Okay. Me when I'm the clip gremlin. Okay. And that's not how you do that. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. This should be a pretty easy video to make. Okay. So, we are going to... actually, we are going to see... photo key, because we're gonna need a few things out of here. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna need a title that says chapter 1. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and enlarge that a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we're gonna make a duplicate and pull this down. And we're calling chapter 1. What was chapter 1? It was the big red leaf. Okay. The big red leaf. And we want that centered, which means we have to do that, and that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Okay, cool. And we want a different font here, I think. Also, I want center alignment for these now that I'm actually thinking about it. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're dandy. We're good. I didn't want that to happen. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Can we not do that? This is fine. It's probably about which order I selected those in, which is annoying, but whatever. We'll deal with it. I want kind of like a handwritten font. That is... Oh, no. That really messed everything up, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, I'm gonna hit this, leave page. Let's see if that... Okay, awesome. Great. Great. We're going full HD, and we gotta start over. Chapter 1. We know what we're doing this time, though, so we should be fine. And I've already fucked it up. Okay, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, and there's that. Okay. And center, kind of up a little bit. Okay, duplicate, layer, chapter 1, the big red leaf, and again, we want like a handwritten font, and this is why I had to reload. Are we vibing with this font, maybe? Let's see. That one's not bad, because that one really looks a lot like how my handwriting actually used to look. Alright, let's see. We want hand-drawn. Yeah, cool. So there's this one, or this one. I kind of like the idea of it being in a really fancy cursive, you know? But I don't like a lot of these. Yeah, I just don't like most of these. Oh, that one's not bad. I don't know. That one looks very piratey. This one looks familiar. Where have I seen this font? The big red leaf. Not vibing. That one's not bad. Okay. Yeah, let's use dancing script. I feel like the one time Comic Sans is appropriate, use Papyrus. I used Papyrus for another project recently, and I don't really want to use a Comic Sans, actually. Because I like it. I think it is funnier to have the juxtaposition in this moment of fancy text with a very non-fancy story. Cool. Chapter 1, the big red leaf. Alright, we can go ahead and export this. Export as PNG. G1. Juxta is my favorite position. Homer Simpson-ass line. Chapter 1, red leaf. Alright. And then, great. Save that. Chapter 2, on the farm. Need a font that I don't think about. I think it really depends on what I'm writing. So I will say, most of the time, the font that is most conducive to my writing is whatever my notepad is using, you know? You use monofont spaces. Yeah, there's a lot of good space. I'm done talking. On the farm with Maggie Farkas. Do 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 da dee do 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 da dee dee do 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 dee da dee dee do. That's because most of the time my writing is in latex. Yeah, that would do it. Chapter 2. On farm. On farm at the farm. I think this is a joke that is kind of only for me, because I doubt y'all have y'all watched on cinema at the cinema? Like, it's pretty good. I've been shown some clips. Vera Drew used to watch or Vera Drew used to direct some of on cinema at the cinema. So like I've been meaning to go back and actually watch it. Seems pretty cool. Chapter 3, Parrot. Okay. And Poggers and Champion. We Poggin, we Champion. Alright, cool. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, who's messaging me? No one's messaging me. Someone went live. Someone that I've been meaning to raid for weeks now at the end of my Twitch streams, but I never raid anyone because I don't do that usually. Ahaha. Okay. We gotta drag all these titles that I just made into here. Okay. Chapter 1. Let's rename this so it's actually in order. There we go. Red leaf. Can we? There we go. Okay. Okay, I just realized I messed up. Which, not that bad. But enough to be a little frustrating to me. Alright, so we are going to do that. And we actually need another video track. Insert track above video 1. Yep, okay. And we're going to want to fade that in. And we're going to want to remove that. And we're going to export that just as chapter 3. I actually don't know if I ever... Yeah, okay. Well, I had switched back to Caden Live, but 3, and we're just doing that. Okay, and then we need to make a chapter 2. Yep. Cool. Export as PNG. Chapter 2. Awesome. And now we need to make a chapter 1. Cool. Okay. Export as PNG. Jeez. Yeah, y'all probably are seeing and hearing every shake of everything. Yeah, cool. We have made our chapters 1, 2, and 3. Let's drag those into Caden Live. And then let's actually remember to switch our OBS screen this time. There it is. Okay. It's networking. It's the sound of I'm knocking into my camera. It's not the sound of progress. This is the sound of, if anything, kind of frustration. Anyways, we need to do that there. And we're gonna fade in. So... and we need to actually align these. And we probably need to bring them forward a little bit. Okay, there we go. Chapter 1. The big red... Oh. No, why do those fade out at the different rates? Oh, well, also they are just different lengths. But, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body while lying somewhere in the sands of time. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I know there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Okay, there's chapter 1, chapter 2. Okay. We actually need to move this forward over here. Awesome. Okay. Chapter. Okay. Pogger. And champion. Okay. Yep. Cool. And then we need to put the actual on the farm title over it. And yep, about there. And let's fade it in. And a little bit of fade out. Okay. And let's see how this looks. Okay. And then we want to do chapter 3. And then we will start figuring out what pictures we need. Okay. Chapter 3. A green parrot. Alright, so let's pull that out. We're going to shorten that to about there. And we're going to pull this on top. And fade in, and fade in, and fade out, and fade out. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. So we got that done. Chapter 1. The Big Red Leaf. Okay. So I think we are going to want a sidewalk. So I think the best way to do this is going to be looking up and pulling random photos. Sidewalk. Okay. Images. Yeah. Let's use high quality ones. Size, large. Thank you. All right. Save image as, and we're gonna want, I think. How many lines do I have? With my dad. We saw a big leaf. We gave it to him. Okay. Yeah. So this is one, and then we want a second one. This looks like it's the I know I had to do it to you one, but I'm not gonna use that one. Yeah, this one will work. Save image. Save. We're gonna have to resize these images anyways. Okay, grabbing those from here. It's loading. It's an AVIF. Is that gonna open? Is that even gonna render? Oh no. Okay. I guess we gotta find a different image. Okay. Save image as. Can we save this as a PNG? Will this let me? No? Okay. Alright. We want one that's kind of orange. I know this is probably the least interesting thing right now, actually. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's see. I don't like these sidewalks is the thing. They're just bad. They got bad vibes. This is a JPEG. Cool. That'll work. That will work. Okay, let's pull this into here. Nope. Hello. Hello. Alright. There we go, there we go. We want this one here, and we want like that, and then we want this one here, and like that. Alright. Okay. So I need to make some sort of image of me and my dad walking. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw that. Yeah, let's see. We want to do like this, and then I want to get a paintbrush. Did you message me privately about something? I can't find the message anymore. I don't think I did. Like recently? No, not since last night when we were talking. Yeah, no. Twitch might just be bugging. Oh, oh, I know what you saw. Very funny though, that got someone. Okay, so yeah, I know exactly what. If you don't have a message, I would. No, I know exactly what you're saying. So I have my stream set up, to. With the go live notification messaged you is everything okay? Which is a really mean, really mean go live notification, honestly. Oh my word. I'm so glad this kind of work. Maggie, you are playing with my heart. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I've had that set up forever. No. I didn't mean it to. This was not at all about any of the things that we're talking about last night. Oh my word. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's my bad. If anyone has any suggestions. I know. I had this set up like this for a long time before that. So like this it's not about that at all. I'm panning that user banned. Yeah, that's sorry. I'm sorry. The trap sprung at the worst. Yeah, it absolutely did. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, that's shitty. Yeah. Alright. All they say is best viewers ass or something. Maybe. Thanks. Alright. Let's go ahead and draw some sort of representation of a 5-year-old version of me. I think, I don't want to rasterize the text layer. I actually want to make a new layer. There we go. I think if we just do big head and eye and another eye and Maggie nose and glasses arm and glasses arm and third glasses arm and kind of curly hair. Okay. The defining trait of young children. Exactly. Alright. Giving myself a little bit of Ramona Flowers hair there. Okay. Need to make that shorter. And then and the world's best stick figure. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother coloring it in or anything. Export as PNG. Actually, we need to crop this down. And then... I also want to actually uncrop it a little bit. Make it a little bit taller so I can fix that hair a little bit. Because, you know, okay. Here we go. People used to always ask me how I could see with my hair in my face. And the answer is, get good, scrub. I don't know. Let's make the eyes big, actually. See if I might be just messing this up a little bit. Oh jeez. All right. Well, it's kind of clear there's eyes there. All right. Let's go ahead and erase like a circle around them, maybe. Maybe that'll look it a little better. Oh, okay. This is why I didn't go into drawing. You look a little too emo in this artwork. This is fair criticism until you realize that this is kind of just how I used to look. Because it was the early 2000s. And my hair is a little bit longer than it was back then. But not by that much. Despite everything, it's still me. This is so true. I am Chris Deltarune, actually. Alright. There we go. That is someone who looks kind of reminiscent of me. Alright. I never took you for an emo kid. I wasn't. I just existed. And the world was emo. And my parents were somewhat stylish. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know anything. You know? Alright. So we're gonna do another one. We gotta do my dad now. Okay. Your dad was in a band. My dad was in a band called Super Sneeze. Yeah. He also did a whole bunch of stuff. So, like, those... Alright, well, cool. This is gonna be my dad. Kind of, I don't think he had glasses back then. Okay. Yeah, this actually looks a lot like my dad. Yeah, cool. Export as PNG and dad. Cool. And then, alright. Why does your dad have cat ears? Because I can't draw. That's hair. That's not cat ears, that's hair. Alright, and then here's my mom. My mom's gonna look a lot like how I draw myself now. Well, I guess I'm giving her those kind of weird eyelashes. Okay. And don't y'all love doing art on a trackpad? I don't know if my mom actually had glasses back when this was written. Because I know she used to, and then she got LASIK. I can't believe you put on the cat ears joke comes full circle. I never touched a if I never touched a trackpad again, I'd be content. Look. I have cat ears, you know? I don't know if I don't know if y'all knew this, but I do have cat ears. And I don't know if I've ever actually worn them on stream. But I've had them for a while now. I think you knew about a different set of cat ear type things I used to have. But this is an actual pair of cat ears I bought a while ago. Alright. I don't know how to get that looking more like my mom, so that's gonna have to be good enough. Alright, export as PNG, and this will be okay. Wonderful. Cool. Doo-da. Having fun and singing songs. Doo-da. I think you had a different set back during the Air days, or as I like to call it, the era. I used to have wolf ears for a Halloween costume, but I don't know where they are now. Rip. You should find them again. Okay, here we go, and we gotta switch. Oh shit, someone is actually selling an original Macintosh portable on Craigslist. That sounds like it's gonna run really slow, is the main issue there. Alright. So, alright, so we're gonna add a Maggie, and we're actually going to add another Maggie. Actually, there's a cool trick we can do with this. Actually, I need an inside of a house also. House. Interior crocodile alligator. Or something. I actually don't know. 2005. Okay, that's kind of 2005-ish. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, let's do that one. This looks not exactly. There's still too much stuff around. But catch me by the Claire. I'll be right back. Now, baby, I'm your baby daddy's. Ha ha ha. What is the bit you wanted to show me that you didn't get around to last time? You'll have to see next time I do a Blender stream. Like, next time I do a Blender stream, I'll show you the bit. You'll see the bit if it gets voted on next time. Smile. Smiley face. I'm funny. I did a very fun bit. Yeah, you'll see the bit. You'll see the bit eventually. Because oh, what? You can absolutely. I hate Nightbot. Why is Nightbot still here? I'm turning off Nightbot. I hate you, Nightbot. You suck. You suck, and you should die. And I'll kill you myself if I have to. Okay. How do I turn off Nightbot? Oh, right. I want to sign in with Twitch. Yep, authorize, and then I'm gonna kill Nightbot. I'm gonna, I think, yeah, no. Okay, chat moderation. Turning that off. turning that off, turning that off, and turning that off, and turning that off. So this will make it so the only thing that NoseyBot is going to catch is the blacklist phrases, which I'm not sure what all the blacklist actually is. It's probably fine. Cool. So you should be able to spam emotes now. Okay, cool. We did it. I didn't kill NoseyBot as much as I wanted to, but we did pretty close. So that counts for something. All right, drag that down. Okay. We actually. Alright, I need a second version of the mom image. That is no smile. And then we can give her a big smile. So let's go ahead and erase her smile. Okay. And export as mom neutral. Okay, wonderful. Okay, there we go. I didn't even bother switching over for that one. Okay. Drag in mom neutral face in there. Cool. Yep. Okay, cut clip. And cut clip again. And then we need more tracks. More tracks. We need like 3 more video tracks. Yeah. Actually, that's probably too many, but you know. Alright, let's grab the dad one. And then let's grab the mom one. And then we can actually put, oh, that one, that's the later mom one. And then, yep, cool. Shortened. Okay, now we gotta position everything. So we gotta insert an effect, transform. Here we go. Scale down, tiny Maggie. And then we gotta cut the dad clip. Alright, cut clip, and then cut the clip here. Cool. So we're gonna actually do keyframes. So we're gonna start there, and then we're gonna walk over here. And we're gonna do the same thing with my dad. Insert effect, transform, and we're gonna insert a keyframe here, and we're actually gonna scale him down a little bit and position him back here, and then yeah, so okay, and then we gotta do the transform again, and we're gonna move me over like this, and then I'm gonna transform. I should have added all of the transforms at once. I think I can do that like this. Insert an effect. Transform. Okay, yes, that does work. Wonderful. And then, so, need my dad there, so let's scale him down a little bit. And then, let's grab a leaf. Leaf photo. I can get this real quick. Leaf. And then we want a color transparent. And we want size large. That looks like the type of leaf that it probably was. So we're gonna save that as leaf. Yep. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool as a ghoul. In tool and fool and going to school. Yeah. Okay. Drag that like that. Actually, also are gonna want that there. Which, yeah. And we're gonna need transforms on both of those. Could have you met Ted? No. Insert an effect. Transform. Scale this down. I think it's gonna be funny if it's like right over my head, as if I'm like an NPC in a video game who just picked up an item. Yeah. We found a leaf. And then I actually need to scale this up. Insert an effect. Transform. I need this scaled way up. Alright, here we are. Nope. Not quite. Alright, there we go. Okay. And we're gonna position me, make me small, like that. Okay, we're gonna move the leaf and make it smaller also. That was Mom. I didn't want to make her small. I wanted to actually move her over here and enlarge. Okay, there we go. And then, yep, okay, cool. And there's that. And then there's Dad. I'm gonna move him over here, and we're gonna move me a little bit further this way. And I really should have filled in some of these characters a little bit. I'm realizing this is why we use colors. Oh well, I live and learn. Living on the edge of tomorrow. And we're gonna move Mom this way. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there is any effects that I can do to make things actually, what does this effect do? I don't think that did anything. I don't want that. Okay. Edge glow. That's interesting. Let's try that. Alright. Edge. edge brightness, edge glow. What are we doing here? Okay, why is this not visible? Where it at? Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. What if we pull it up on top? Usually messing around with why am I transformed? What happened there? Let's go ahead and delete that first keyframe, or maybe the second one. I guess we'll delete that one, and just cool. Okay. What do I do? What if I just do glow? Will that work? Oh, wait, there is a glow on that now. We did something. Okay, glow. Turn that glow all the way up. Turn the blur all the way. Okay, I just don't like that effect that very much, actually. I need, like, a specific color of glow. Alright, soft glow. Let's see. Oh, where'd I go? Okay. This is something. If I was gonna duplicate things, maybe. What about add? What about overlay? Okay, so now screen's the only option there. Let's see, I don't know actually what I should be doing here. Color and image correction. Yeah, we could invert everything, but I don't think that would help a whole bunch. What if I gave everyone noise? What would happen if I like add a noise over? Like we're gonna go ahead and delete the glow effect. What happens if I turn all these things on? Mix random noise. I took a walk around the world to ease my trouble. No, this isn't working. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm not really sure what I'm doing here? Look, I hate knowing the right answer and not wanting to do it. I forgot you still had the cat ears on. Yeah, they look natural on me. Nobody knows what they're doing, Maggie. No one does, and I especially don't. What if I do some sort of composition effect? Alright. Take a deep breath and let the body continue to work. I'm good. I got this. Okay, nope. Yeah. What if I do this? What does this do? Type sepia. Type. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, blue is nice. I kind of like that. What if we color everyone blue? I think this might actually help. Okay. Cool. We did it! Woo! We got that first one done. Great. We did it. Cool. Cool. I'm realizing that... Okay. No. We're good. We're good. I need water. I will be right back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put on the rest of the going live soon screen that I made. Because it's cool. Oh, we were pretty close. No. There you go.
Nourishment and poison. Is this a wasted lesson? You said I was a blessing, but I think I am just a curse. The things we left unsaid, they hurt the worst. One left in the chamber for the echoes and ghosts. Direct hit metaphors from hastily read books. A sequel in drugs for tumors on hearts. Things sadly in ships that were sunk from the start. Cake keeping the pharmacy. This life is a luxury. That children sponsoring your big life-changing dreams. Money and medicine exploiting dependency. This cure has no profit. Your sweet talk is killing me. It's been fun these days, but I'm afraid that we've been pretending this entire time. The warmth from your hand as it fell into mine. Filled by desire that was never aligned at all. Whoa, the things that you say and the things that you do. Was it all in my head? Was none of it true? I saw my future, it doesn't have you anymore. Whoa. Turn this around, I'm never getting out. This carousel spins, no escape to be found. A reason to bite and a reason to shout. The sharp teeth that you bear makes you a better cog. Give me a name just to find me in the dark. Strip me of my being with your artificial love. Chocolate line defined with gray rock boundaries. Here's my resignation, may you swallow the words.
Alright. Cool. Returning the cat ears to my head. Alright, and I also got a banana. I was hungry. I had a bunch of snacks when I got home from work, but I was still hungry. So I'm eating banana. You know. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good. You know. It was a long day. I dropped some frames earlier. Was that when I was that when my computer went down, or was that something else? Hello. So, I downloaded a new Discord client because I was tired of the main Discord client. I didn't think it was very good. Anyways, this one, not actually, but there's unofficial ones. So I am using, it is called VinCord. And one of the things about VinCord is that it has a plugin that allows you to see when, users have deleted and edited messages and what the previous message was. And that is very fun to see why people are editing their messages. It really lets you see everything that they edit messages for. And usually it's just typos, which is very funny. People do not actually hate you. It's great. Okay. Okay. have a headache. I'm realizing. Okay. You usually edit messages. It also shows me the previous version of an edited message. Like, yeah, it's great. Okay. Yeah. I can see everything now. It's great. No messages will be safe. I will see every typo! Ah! I'm evil or something. I feel like I'm a pretty good evil villain if that's my most evil plan. You know, see everyone's typos. Okay. Anyways, we gotta get back to this. Okay. What if... Let's try something. Actually, we're gonna have to insert track above the 2. Yeah, okay. I didn't add an... Oh, okay. I didn't hit... Okay, there we go. What if we drag these up? And what if we turned that off? What would this look like? I kind of prefer that one, actually. Okay, yeah, I actually kind of prefer the plain white background. Yeah, alright, awesome. Yeah, that works better for me. It's easier. Okay. On the prompt. Okay, so we are going to want to start with a Maggie. And we're gonna throw it. Insert effect, composite intro. Oh, nope, that's not the... I'm Alpha 5 from Transformer. Alright, so... we're gonna want to scale this down a little bit. Okay, yep, I'm gonna put me there. And we're gonna okay, image transparent. Okay, cool. Save image as. We're gonna have 3 of these on screen at once. Ha 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 ha. Wonderful. Okay. So we're gonna wanna there and then there's a whole bunch of nothing on the screen at once. Great. I love to hear I could see you moving the clip, but not the software itself. Great. Alright, why is it not rendering? That's weird and bad. Okay, let's see if I can get that to show up. There we go. Okay. And there we are. Okay, great. Here, it should be working again. Ugh. Don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know why. Nothing works the way it's supposed to. Okay. And we want to insert effect, transform, and then we're copy, and we're paste. I can patch that in. Nope. Please, paste. There we go. And then, okay. Okay, which means we need another track. There's gonna be a lot of tracks. I like my video tracks. I like my audio tracks. Alright. We're gonna move these forward. And then scale, we're gonna shrink this down and move it like this, and then we're gonna shrink this one down and move it like this, and then we're gonna shrink this one down and also move it like that. We like to move it. I really like the blue effect that we had on these, so I think I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. Okay, and now we need a. Oh, who's atting me? Whoa. I'm now the owner of a new Discord server. Pretty cool. Yep, alright. Has this been announced yet? It has. Hey! We have a new massive rival. Oh, alright. Digital football time. So there's been drama going on. It's pretty fun. There was this whole thing going on, and it involved digital drama. Yeah. It involved some player trying to resummon the ghost of a dead player that I love, and it culminated with him getting kicked off of the team and getting exiled. And so he recently joined the team, the Honolulu Waves, because he got exiled from the Boston Lobsters. And one of the members of the Waves posted this, which is very fun. The dead player actually wasn't too old to play. The dead player got sucked into a weather vortex and died. I have a whole presentation I could do on this. I mean to do it eventually. I need to do a stream about digital football in general, honestly. I love digital football. It's so much fun, y'all. I wish there was more going on in it sometimes, but like I like the things that the fans do. I need to follow this person on Blue Sky because this is a good post. Follow me on Blue Sky, y'all. You probably could find me. I am Maggie the Robot at Ice Hydra. Or you just look up icehydra.quest. You'll find me. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah. There we go. Yay. I'm now following you. Except for this is not the right person. Actually, what? Oh, that's Twitter. What? Oh, alright. Well, I guess I'm following you on Blue Sky anyways. Haha. Anything good on Blue Sky right now? The book Elvis is Dead, I'm Still Alive, The Story of Asian Man Records is out soon. Beerbrook Cookbook. Where are you seeing that? That's oh, that's the website. Yeah, that's a project that Ashling's working on. It's a whole thing. One day we'll get it written. Yeah. It's in the writing process. If you're a fan of Dungeon Meshi, you'll probably... okay, well, IceHydra.quest, the website, is my or Ashling and I's website. IceHydra.quest on Blue Sky. And Blue Sky is something else. Highly recommend looking at the transmission on IceHydra.quest. It's a good little section on there. I wrote a bunch of stuff. And by I mean E.S. Whaler wrote a bunch of stuff, and she sent it to me to write. And I think she might be an alien or something, but I've got no idea. I've got no clue what's up with her or anything. Anyways. Making jokes that are literally only for me. I need to find black puppy or brown puppy. Yay, brown puppy. Poppy. It's a poppy. It's a little poppy. It's a doggy. Ain't that a little cute doggy? Doggy doggy, doggy doggy, doggy 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 dog. It's the dog, 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 it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I messed that up. Let's try that again. Come on. Come on, please. No. Why is dragging clip so difficult? There we go. And then we're gonna put that like that. Bring another one like that, and then we will add insert transform and insert transform. Okay. So, small dilemma. You can just call in next Monday, or you can see if someone else can cover your shift. If you ask for a cover and then fail, it'd be obvious what's going on when you call in. This is true. Do you have PTO or something? And we need to put that there, and we need to... Oh, jeez, that's awful. I think usually PTO is different than vacation days. I know at my job, PTO and vacation days are different. But I don't know if that's the same across the board. the main difference is that PTO can, for me, PTO can be used at any time, whereas and for only a couple hours at a time, whereas for a vacation day you have to use it for the entire day. So, well, that's the difference at my job. Okay, cool. So we're gonna drag you down here, and then we're gonna drag you down here, and then we're gonna drag you over here. And it's gonna give you kind of a looping. Okay. And we're gonna do that for everyone. And then here, and then here, and we're gonna drag you kind of counterclockwise because we're not doing a circle pit here, you know. And those two will kind of run into each other at the same time. And then here we are. Alright, cool. And now we're gonna add keyframe there, keyframe there, keyframe there, and there, and there. And we're gonna kind of make this one move a little bit weirdly. Yeah, we're gonna move you there, and then up here. And so you've kind of got this like figure 8 pattern going on. And then yeah. Yep, cool. And there, and there, and there, and I played a game called The Ground Itself with my D&D group on Friday, and it's a really fun game. Highly recommend. It's very good for world building. If anytime I've got a world, I like to run a quick game to kind of establish the world. It's fun. But the thing about it is that you kind of get to do things like telling random stories in it, and so I had to come up with a storyteller character for it at one point, and so I made a storytelling robot. Everest Pipskin, The Ground Itself. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Highly recommend. Very good game. Yeah. It's a very fun time. Maybe I should. What if I just keep adding animals? I don't really want to do that. What if... Hi. What if I do this? This will be funny. Get Slippy! Cut clip. And... This will be funny. Cut clip. And... I can't believe I didn't add transform to this. Jeez Louise. What kind of amateur hour are we dealing with here? Anyways, I think it would be funny to enlarge this so that I'm all up in the viewer's face as I'm saying this next line. Because that's kind of the vibe of it. Don't forget about ducks. And we can add like a little bit of a shake. What's all this then? I'm adapting the journal I wrote when I was however old I was. Oh, okay, there we go. Into a video. And we're gonna shake me a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna shake, 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 senora, shake your body line. Work, 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 senora, work it all the time. Shake, 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 senora, shake your body line. Work, 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 senora, work it all the time. Do 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 do. Okay, does this look... That's funny, yeah. My girl's name is Dora, and all the men adore her. That is the lines from the song. I don't know the lines very well. You can tell that I kind of just flounder anytime I kind of just half remember a lyric. Lyrical. Why am I getting an at? Oh, Coral Island. Very cool. You had Samba de Amigo for the Wii. It had the Austin Powers theme song? That's wild. Very fun. Yeah. Do. I should play Coral Island on stream. I pledged to this game on Kickstarter like 6 years ago, and then barely played it because it barely ran on my computer. But it might be a good time. Yeah, get slippy. Get slippy. Get slippy, get slippy. Slip a dip dippy. Oh yeah, I believe in rock your body into... That's conga. That's a conga line. Ay. That did that. Okay, I need to get back to working on that. Okay. And then we need to grab some ducks. Brown duck. Tools, color. Ducks usually aren't that hyper, so like we can... Yeah, there we go. Okay, save image as brown duck. Brown duck. And then white. White duck. Quack, 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 cuckoo, quack, 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 quack. I'm quacking up, y'all. I'm quacking. They cracking me. They quacking me. Quack, cuckoo, quack, cuckoo, quack, 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 quack. Wah, 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 ba-da-ba. Ba ba da ba da. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da. Da, 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 da. No! How dare they? How dare they include watermarks on their image? Okay. So we need 4 brown ducks. It's fine. I don't think that the thing is going to end up showing up. And if it does, whatever. 4 brown ducks in their natural habitat, the white void. It's a wonderful white void, wonderful void of light or something or other. Light void. Yeah, pretty poggers, don't you think? Unless you don't think so, that's okay too. And it was 4 white ducks and 1 brown duck. Darn it. Oh darn. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I didn't announce this at the beginning of stream, but you might have noticed that I might be talking a little bit slow today. And that's because I decided to finally set it up so that I can hear myself talk, so that I can hear any audio issues as they may occur. Which also does have the... It has the effect of also being a speech jammer, which is not nice. It's not at all. It's kind of hard to think when you're hearing yourself replayed back in your ears. So I actually have to think and speak, and it's not that distressful. I'm sure I'll get used to it eventually, and I really do need to get used to it because, like, yeah, I have so many audio issues, you know? Like, I'm always... Every time I go back and watch one of my VODs, I'm like, wow, I sound awful here. Why do I sound like that? Why didn't anyone tell me I sounded like that? This is awful. And so, yeah, I decided to start doing something about that. Currently, my microphone is also as far away from myself as I could get it, and I probably need to move it further. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, like, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. My cut stream short. I know I'm not done with the project, but I'm tired. And honestly, I'm kind of recovering from being sick still. I think I was sick yesterday, which not fun. So yeah, I think I'm done. Thank you for watching stream, everyone. This has been a great stream. I got a headache. Staring at a screen, apparently not good for you. So, we will continue this whenever I get to it. Maybe it'll be done at some point. And maybe I'll work on it in the background. I probably won't work on it in the background. I'll probably return to it in like 6 months. But yeah, I think this was a good stream. I would like to do more video editing challenges on stream. If anyone has any video editing challenge suggestions, I would love to hear them. Something that I can do in about 3 hours, hopefully, would be really cool. I like doing video editings. This is my skill that I have. So like if I can do that on stream, which I can now. I didn't realize that my video editor worked on stream, although I did just realize that's a terrible spot for my camera. Why didn't anyone say they couldn't see? There we go. This would have been a much better spot for it. Why didn't everyone tell me? I could have also like grown it bigger like this, because this takes up that whole third. Like, this is so much better. Why? What are we doing here? I can make things better. I can do better. There are times when I can do better. Things can be good. Things can be okay. We can become a better streamer. I can do this. Anyways, good stream, everyone. I'm going to bed. Probably not going to bed, but you know. I'm done. It's late, and by late I mean like an hour before when I normally go to bed. Okay, good night. Bye 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 bye.